Hello, welcome to Winning on Wednesday. My name is Juan Vitas. I'm the founder of Winning on Wednesday. And Winning on Wednesday is a platform that meets every Wednesday at 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And the purpose we're there for is to build meaningful relationships and expand your network and expand your brand as well. Uh, what we encourage to build relationships, as I mentioned, and one of the things that I always say, people do business who they know, like, and trust. And I want to introduce today one of my friends, Sharon Davis. Hello, Sharon. How are you?
Hi, Juan. I'm doing well. Thank you.
Good, good. Thank you, thank you. And tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay. Well, my firm, S.J. Edwards Inc., what we do is we protect families and businesses in the event of the unexpected by providing quality insurance products, financial services like retirement plans, and employee benefits. And this is what we do. And we bring hope when there is despair. We're the ones who get the phone calls when somebody's out on disability, if somebody gets hurt. They call S.J. Edwards Inc., and we provide income during those times.
Excellent. Thank you, thank you. So tell us where it all began. Tell us the beginning of your story, where you grew up and everything. So tell us your story.
Okay, well, I am the baby girl of John and Eula Davis. I always call myself the baby girl because that's my position. Nobody can get that position but me. They had three children, and I was the youngest. I grew up in Brooklyn in a little community called Bensonhurst. It was a small minority group. We had extended family. We all worked together. We had a church that we went to. Everyone attended the same church. And I attended Lafayette High School. Some of our alumni are Sandy Koufax and Larry King, so I come from good stock. And I attended Brooklyn College as well. But I grew up in Brooklyn, and my parents were very active in the community.
Wow. And when you were little, what did you want to be? Like, did you have any inspirations of what you want to become?
Well, I love singing, so I had a love of music and the arts, and I was on just about every theater group when I was in school. I sang Climb Every Mountain in The Sound of Music, and I got a 5 minute ovation, standing ovation at that time. So I really got the bug for music, but I didn't end up obviously becoming a performer. But that was my first love, music. I still sing in the choir in church, and I hum a little bit in my shower, but that was my first love. Yeah.
Wow, wow, that's pretty amazing. Thank you. And did you have any role models when you were growing up?
John and Eula Davis, my parents, who taught me everything about life, taught me about helping others. When you help others, you help yourself. They were like the Pied Piper in the neighborhood. A lot of the children always ended up at our house eating. My father was a choir director in the church, so he impacted a lot of lives. And to this day, people will come and or call and thank my parents. Well, my mother's passed away in 2020, but they would thank my parents for the influence that they made in their lives and how they taught them about character and being a good person, what that
Wow.
really means.
And what did mom do?
My mother was a stay-at-home mom, but she also worked part-time at the old A&P, and she was
Really?
very involved in the community. As I said, she was on the PTA. She was a good person, and but basically, she was a stay-at-home mom. We were her priority.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember the AAP logo with the shopping cart with the orange right circle. Wait, I remember those all very
all time ago.
a long time ago. Yeah, I'm dating myself. No, I'm just joking. I'm just kidding. No, just kidding. But and dad, what did dad do?
My father was a manager at in the garment district for a firm called Bill Joy. They made bridal gowns, and he worked for many, many years in the city. But he was also, again, very involved in the community. So his priority was really impacting lives, and he ended up becoming a preacher down the road. So he preaches, and he was a pastor. He's now 96, so he's not doing all of that now, but he was a good man. Both my
Oh,
parents. That's why they're my role models. Yeah.
oh wow, wow, wow. And I know you mentioned music and theater, and did you have any other hobbies or interests?
Um, yeah, I music, of course, as I said, but right now my hobby is my children. I focus on them almost 90%. And I have two beautiful granddaughters. I have a wonderful daughter, and I call him my son in love, but I have a son-in-law that is phenomenal. So yes, that's my hobby right now.
Wow, we're enjoying that. Definitely enjoy all that. It's quality time. That's quality times well spent. Absolutely. Make memories. I always say make memories.
That's right. That's what I
Yeah,
always tell people. I said, that's all
yeah,
you can do.
it's
And bless
make
your
memories.
children while your hands are warm. That's what I tell my clients. Watch them
Absolutely.
smile as you help them. Yeah.
And tell us what did you go to school for?
I majored in early childhood education.
Excellent,
And I think
excellent.
everybody did that. So everybody that I knew became a teacher at that time in the 70s. And it was a great profession, but it just, for me, it just didn't work out. I I had an entrepreneurial spirit from the time that I was a kid. So sitting in a
Uh,
classroom all day did not work for me.
So what made you go on your own? Or tell us, I mean, what, like, I mean, sorry, well, like, so tell the history about like where your first job and how you got from where you know, from your first job to where you are. So tell us about your first job about that.
Okay, I was an administrator for a company called John Hancock, which I'm sure you're familiar with,
Hmm.
um, in Woodhaven, New York. And I worked in the administrative area. And then after I had my daughter, I wanted more flexibility. So I decided to go into sales. And the experience that I had that really turned my life around was that at that time, you delivered death claim checks to a client. And I delivered a death claim check of about $100,000, which at that time was a tremendous amount of money, to a young
Yes.
lady who lived in the projects and had three children, two were in diapers, and one was about 5 years old. And the reception that she gave me and the tears that we shared made me realize there was such a need for education on how to protect your families in the event of the unexpected. So that turned my life around at that point. And I said, you know what? I love this business and I think that I want to pursue this career. That's what I do.
Wow. Wow, that's amazing. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. At this point, I like to say that is the golden nugget moment, and it's if there's any valuable piece of information that will help a business or business person become a better business person. Is there any informations or like some examples you want to share?
Well, how much time do we have? Because I have,
Oh, we have plenty of times. We're gonna do them all. We rehearsed this before a little bit, so
I've
go
this
ahead.
journey a long time, and some of these nuggets have actually changed my life and they've transformed me. And one is from my parents. My parents always told us to give 100% no matter what you're doing. Always give your best. And even if you're shining shoes, make sure that your shoes are the shiniest. Treat people the way you want to be treated. That's the golden rule. That's so simple. Never stop pursuing your dreams because dreams do come true. I am a witness to that. Um, and always do the right thing. If you have a choice, do the right thing. Okay. And then I think it's important to create a mastermind group. Surround yourself with people that are experts in their field because you can't be all things to all people. But as WOW says, their motto is do business with people you know, like, and trust. So make sure that anybody that's in your mastermind group, you know them, you like them, and you can trust them. Because once you turn them over to your client, that's a reflection on you. Okay.
Uh,
When sitting down at the table and cutting deals, make sure that everybody wins and everybody benefits. And then they buy in and everybody can be successful. What was another one? Accept the fact that you are an eagle. And eagles do not hang out in a chicken coop. Because all chickens do is they go pecking and clucking and they can hardly even jump on the fence. But what does an eagle do? An eagle soars. So accept the fact that you are going to soar and don't stay in the chicken coop. And I think there was one more that I wanted to say. I can't remember what that one was. Oh, when you get up, always take a lifesaver. Okay. Not the charm. What you're going to do is you're going to take the word savor and break it down. And the S means wake up in silence, meditate, be grateful for the day that's ahead of you, be grateful for things in your life, but wake up in silence. The A is for affirmations. Always encourage yourself. I am successful. I am prosperous. I am kind. I am. Make sure that you constantly feed yourself those important points. And then the V is for vision. Envision your day. Say, this is going to be an amazing day. I'm going to get everything done that I need to get done. And I'm going to help a lot of people. And then the E, that's a difficult one for me. Exercise. Get up and start moving. And as you always say, Juan, consistency is
That's
key.
key.
So
Yep,
you need to do something every day when you get out of bed.
that's
You
right.
have to exercise. And the R, which is one of my favorites, reach out and touch. During the day, look for an opportunity to help somebody else, because when you help others, you really help yourself. And the last one is kill the ants. Do you know what ants means? ANT, any negative thoughts. Squash them. When a
Wow.
negative thought comes into your head, squash it, cancel it out, turn it around.
Mm.
And these things really have transformed my life. I could give you 25 more because, like I said, it's been a long journey, but those are my
Wow.
favorites. Those are my favorites, and they
Wow.
really made a difference.
I mean, you didn't leave nuggets. You left like a whole, treasure, a treasure trove over here. Thank you so much. Wow, that was great. That was wonderful. Wow. And do you, besides WOW, do you belong to any other networking groups or organizations or spheres of influence?
Yeah, I'm the second vice president of the Merrick Chamber of Commerce. I'm the vice president emeritus of the Long Island African American Chamber of Commerce. Um, I am a Hall of Famer for the 50 most influential women in Long Island. It's a lot to say, but that means that you've received the award 3 times and now you're a Hall of Famers. That's important to me. And the Nassau Community College Foundation, I'm on their board of business leaders. So those are some of the organizations that I'm with. Mhm.
Hmm. So tell us about your service. Tell us about what you do and what you offer.
Okay. Well, as I said, I really don't sell anything. What I do is I protect families and I help them plan for their future. I help them prepare for the unexpected. Um, and that's the most important thing, because what else do we have besides family? So I sit down with employers and corporations and I go over their benefits and see if we can help them strategize and offer the best benefits based on the needs of that organization. And we've been doing it for a long time and it's really been beneficial. I'm now servicing some of the grandchildren and great grandchildren of some of my original
Oh, wow. Generational.
clients. Yep, it's a generational
Wow.
business. So it's really exciting. It still excites me to do what I do.
That's pretty cool. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. And if people want to get in contact with you, what's the best way to get in contact with you?
They can go onto my website, which you created, my beautiful website that was
Thank you. That's
created
right.
by you.
Thank you.
Um, www.sjedwards.com, or they can call 516-208-9988.
Okay, thank you so much, Sharon, for sharing your story. And if you would like to become a member of Winning on Wednesday, please simply go to winningwednesday.com and sign up as a first-time guest. And we hope to see you. So thank you again.